All right, Rutgers and Wisconsin. Wisconsin 14-point home favorites in Madison, and the total here sitting at 47 across the board. Wisconsin hasn't been smooth sailing, even at 3-1 for Luke Fickell, but much better performance last game against Purdue on the road, 38-17 win for them. They'll look, and they have a bye week, by the way, coming into this game as well, Wisconsin. Rutgers does not, but you might as well say they had a bye week because they played Wagner on Saturday, and they ended up rolling over Wagner 52-3 in that game. And I've said it all along about Rutgers. Gavin Wimsatt is improving. He's not, is he at a great quarterback level yet? No. But so far this season, he's improved his efficiency a little bit. And the interception numbers have gone way down. He's managing the offense. It's exactly what he's doing right now for Rutgers. They have 5 touchdowns, just 1 interception on the season, relying on Kyle Monangai to run the football for this Rutgers team. If you look at Wisconsin here on the defensive side of the football, they have been pretty good against the run. And so far, 3.8 yards per carry allowed. If that run game doesn't work for Rutgers, will they be able to move the football through the air with Wimsatt? It's the ultimate question as to whether they're going to stay inside this number here against Wisconsin. You look at it last couple of meetings. It's been all Wisconsin. Last couple of years ago when they last played at Rutgers, it was 52-3 for Wisconsin. So I like Rutgers. I like the way they played. They played with some spirit this year. They played some more competitive football. Michigan, they hung in there, even though they ended up being a push 31-7, they competed relatively admirably on the road at Ann Arbor in the Big House. And they had some pretty impressive wins at home against Northwestern, Temple, and Virginia Tech. You can talk about how good those teams are, but, they probably could have and should have covered against Michigan. So I could see them staying within 2 touchdowns here. Do I love it? No, but I lean Rutgers. What do you think here, C-Mac?
Yeah, that's already last night I was looking at this, can Rutgers though? I think I was on Rutgers last year where they got drilled because a few of those big games they just got their ass whipped. Didn't cover the number, and Wisconsin has owned them. And there's certain. It was kind of like Wisconsin with Purdue. They just haven't played them well. I don't love that this is at Wisconsin,
Purdue
but I haven't
really
been
made a bunch of
impressed.
mistakes, by the way, in that Wisconsin game. And Purdue moved the ball. They had a lot of yards in that game, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
empty calories. They missed field goals, turned it over, 4th downs they failed on, that kind of thing, Purdue.
You're right. And this Wisconsin defense is kind of not of like a normal Wisconsin defense. I mean, I saw Washington State move it all over them, a few other teams late, even like Buffalo, those few games. Teams got some points. So I think, Rutgers could get there. I mean, can this game get over? We know both teams are going to run it. I don't know. I lean that way.
I like the run defense for Rutgers, and I think that can keep them in the game because Tanner Mordecai, things are not clicking. I can tell you this. The passing game is not firing on all cylinders for Wisconsin, even though they brought in this much ballyhooed quarterback, Tanner Mordecai from SMU.
I never thought he was, yeah. So I think he's all right.
Yeah, he got a little overblown how good he played at SMU. I agree with that. But running the football has been the catalyst of their offense with Braylon Allen. And Rutgers' run defense numbers are really good this year. So it's got the potential maybe to keep them within 2 touchdowns. We'll see, but I'm leaning in that direction with the Scarlet Knights.